Some people work for 10 years and barely move forward. Others work the same 10 years and quietly double, even triple their income. Same hours, same effort, same intelligence. Very different results. And the difference usually isn't skill. It's one small thinking habit most people never question. You probably try to be responsible. You plan carefully. You compare options. You try not to make mistakes. You take safe jobs, safe projects, safe decisions. It feels mature, logical, practical. And yet, progress feels slow. Raises are small. Opportunities pass. Years go by faster than results appear. You're busy all the time, but somehow still stuck. So you try harder. More courses, more certifications, more research. You tell yourself, once I'm fully ready, then I'll move. But ready keeps moving. There's always something else to learn, something else to prepare. So life becomes preparation, not movement. And income quietly stays the same. Here's the simple truth. The mistake isn't lack of effort. It's this. You optimize for certainty instead of momentum. You try to make the perfect decision before acting, but income rarely grows from perfect decisions. It grows from repeated action, even imperfect action. Many people treat money decisions like exams. They think, I must choose the right answer, so they hesitate. But real life isn't an exam. It's closer to walking. You don't calculate every step. You move, then adjust. When you wait for perfect clarity, you stop moving. And stopped movement means stopped growth. This happens because of how the brain works. Your brain prefers safety. It prefers avoiding loss more than gaining progress. So uncertainty feels dangerous. Action feels risky. Thinking feels safe. So the brain rewards thinking with comfort. But comfort isn't growth. Growth requires small risks taken repeatedly. Income is a side effect of motion, not preparation. Imagine two paths. One person studies for months before starting anything. The other starts early and learns while moving. After 1 year, the second person has experience, mistakes, contacts, feedback. The first person has knowledge. Knowledge is useful, but experience compounds faster. Money follows experience, not theory. Think about work. One employee waits to feel fully qualified before applying for promotions. They polish their skills quietly. Another applies early. They feel slightly unready. They learn inside the role. 5 years later, the second person has held 3 bigger positions. The first is still preparing. Same intelligence, different speed, different income. It happens with money too. Someone researches investing for years, reading, comparing, waiting. Another person starts small, just a little each month. Not perfect, but consistent. 10 years later, the difference isn't knowledge, it's time in motion. Money compounds with time, and hesitation steals time silently. So let's make this practical. Step 1. Notice where you're waiting for certainty. Where are you researching endlessly? Where are you almost ready? Just noticing this pattern changes how you think. And if this idea already helped you see your habits more clearly, leaving a like helps more people discover it too. Not for numbers, just to spread useful clarity. Step 2. Lower the standard for action. Don't ask, is this the best option? Ask, is this safe enough to try? Step 3. Set a short decision window. 24 hours, maybe a week. Then move. And you might pause for a moment and ask yourself, what's one decision you've been postponing lately? Writing it down, even in the comments, often brings surprising clarity. Final step. Replace thinking time with doing time. If you usually spend 2 hours planning, use 1 hour to act instead. Don't add more work. Replace. 1 hour of action. Stop after the first step. Small moves count. And if this perspective feels useful, your quiet engagement helps others slow down and think more clearly too. Try this today. Pick one small financial or career decision. Send the email, apply for the role, start the project, invest the first small amount. Nothing dramatic, just movement. Momentum builds confidence. Confidence builds opportunities. Opportunities build income. It starts smaller than you think. This isn't about becoming reckless. It's about changing identity. From, I must be sure, to, I can adjust as I go. People who earn more aren't fearless. They're flexible. They trust themselves to adapt. That trust creates speed. Speed creates learning. Learning creates value. And value is what income follows. Let's compress everything. The problem isn't intelligence. It isn't effort. It isn't luck. It's waiting too long, preparing too much, thinking instead of moving. Certainty feels safe, but safety slows progress. So remember this: income grows with momentum. Momentum comes from small actions. Small actions beat perfect plans every time. Act sooner, adjust later. Keep moving. That simple shift changes years of results. If this felt useful, you don't need to change everything today. Just take one small step you've been delaying. Start there. And if you'd like more calm, clear ideas about thinking, decisions, and money, you're always welcome to continue learning here. Sometimes one shift in thinking is enough to change an entire direction.